Hello. Alright, we're gonna double check, make sure the sound's working. It seems like it's working. So, today the entire stream is gonna be very short because we are going over the Ansem reports. All 13. Hopefully these will give you insight into the man Ansem once was. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. Although I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I've witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. So, what are our thoughts on this one so far? I'm gonna get ready for the next one while I wait for the thoughts. I think my very bad voice acting scared people away. Okay. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart, Ventus. Cultivate a darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments tested caused the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most swallowed. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no sign of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went down below and was greeted to the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? Weird. It's like he's learning about Heartless. Oh my god. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has proved no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground, even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. Ooh, he named them. Oh my god, name drop. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a sight. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts, and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack the proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. Do you want me to start at the beginning? I start at the beginning. Okay. You're here? Okay. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness seeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow a heart. I have witnessed many a times. I've witnessed it many a times. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. So, any thoughts? I'm gonna get ready for the second report while I wait for any thoughts. Alright. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of most stalwart. Those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no signs of recovery. I have confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? I don't know. What do you think? They came from the same things that you put down there, so probably. Those tests are, in fact, human endangerment. And there is child, they test childs and stuff, too. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts? Or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing that I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. He's not detained because he's the ruler of the world, remember? Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. Ooh, look, we got a name drop. We finally know what they're called, oh my god. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. Bro just killed people? They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts, and thrive on hearts seized from others. The Heartless have taken... The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Blech. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have intelligence of some kind. How to communicate with them? It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? Oh my god, he's learning! To study heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggles its antennae, and as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antennae began vibrating, searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to be locked. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? I don't know, man. Could be. I don't know. I heard there was a meteor shower over on the other islands, too. A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I've devised a hypothesis, based on my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core, that thing behind the door. It must be a heart too. The heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts, not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. What do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I don't know. Maybe eat it? That's what the Skittery boys like to do. Yeah, every world has a heart, and that's what we've been locking. We've been locking the keyhole so then the Heartless don't get to the heart of the world and take it to the Dark Realm. I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world, is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond quite easily. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow, but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside my world, and my people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. Sound like someone we know? Sounds an awful lot like Terra and Riku. Soar off with Sora. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As I start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the accumulation of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that I created artificially. And I'm gonna show you that mark. Damn it, it's not that guy. You can kind of see it on that guy. Actually, can't I, like, triangle button? You see that weird heart-shaped thing on his chest? That right there is the symbol that he uses. No, I was just showing you guys the Heartless emblem before continuing with the research. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He's a king, and his vessel is built of that material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening the door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says the wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. The key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desired those hearts. Born out of the darkness of people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, and so does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart to the world of... Bleh. Is the core of the world's heart the heart of the world of the Heartless? I can't read right now. The pursuit... Blah, 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 blah. I will pursue the answer there, and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade. and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness. And that's why he has the Heartless sigil on him. He became a Heartless. Oh my god. Opening the door to the world's heart causes the walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why those gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. It's white bread! The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless. And yet, nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place which the darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between. Wherein lies true nirvana? Question mark. Nirvana, nirvana. And now, the last report. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart, if the soul remains within the body? It's still considered to be deceased? Blech. Is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the Heartless, the physical form disappears, but that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart. A mere shell of its former self. The relation between a heart and a body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other one, which does not exist, shall be dubbed Nobody. I gotta look up some images of nobodies real quick. Yes, Roxas is considered a nobody, but he's a specific kind of nobody. Okay, so, you know how in Kingdom Hearts 1, I forgot the name of the game I was playing, sorry. You know how in Kingdom Hearts 1 we have the squiggly boys? This guy here, he is the nobody version of the squiggly boys. Music? I'm just kind of leaving the game open for the music. Do you want me to turn it off? I think it's supposed to be no body, because The way it says it up there is nobody. Nobody apostrophe S. Okay, give me a moment. Let me turn down on the TV. Yeah. So, this is the squiggly version of the nobody. This lady is annoying. Oh, hey, look, it's the sigils for all three. We have the unversed, the heartless, and the nobody. This is a very important sigil. But there's more. Nightmares and dream eaters. This is a boss from Kingdom Hearts 2 that never comes back into play. Okay, I don't like that. Like, this guy just kind of stopped existing after 2. Yeah, there's a lot more. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that's how they did that. Whoa. Yeah, that checks out. Now, that's fan art. These are regular old nobodies. They're a husk of a body that has no heart. However, Roxas over here is a part of a group of, I want to say, 14 right now that are able to look like people. And yes, he looks like Ventus. But technically, Roxas came first. Roxas came first, chronologically speaking, when the game's released. So, Roxas, over here, is a type of... It's because of how powerful Sora's heart was. He looks identical to Ventus because... I don't know when we learned this, but... Ventus's heart was so deeply attached to Sora's that when Sora released his heart, the nobody that was formed still had Ventus's heart in it, in some way, shape, or form. And so it made the body representing Ventus, but it doesn't have Ventus's memories. It's very confusing. Ventus and Roxas side by side. Oh hey, this is a Kingdom Hearts version. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 version. So, he has Sora's Kingdom Hearts 2 hairstyle. But yeah. Two very different people with very different backstories. Okay, so where was I? My brain reset. We were talking about Roxas being special. Okay. So you'll notice Roxas is basically Sora with an X in the middle of it, and it's kind of squiggled around until they've got Roxas. That is on purpose, because it is what people in Organization 13, which we learn about in the next game in the series, have with their names. Like, we have
frick, what was it? Braig is Zigbar, also Lushu, but I don't care about that guy. There was another one that I knew. But basically, Roxas's type of nobody should look like the heart that he came from, which makes him specialer than special. He should also remember everything from when he was a person. However, Roxas does not remember anything from when he was a full person, because of how little time Sora spent as a Heartless. And then stuff happens in Chain of Memories, which leads him and this girl here to remembering Sora, and remembering pretty much all of Sora's adventures and stuff. She's also sorta Sora. I'm waiting for the inevitable question about how she's sorta Sora. Well, that looks cool. We love scrolling through fan art. We'll go with that one. She will not actually be in any of the games we are able to play. So, Xion is weird. She is a completely new type of being between the nobodies, the unversed, and the heartless. She's completely new. We learn about her existence in 358 over 2 days, which we might watch the cutscene compilation of. So, Xion, bless her soul, is a thing called a replica. Normally replicas are supposed to be essentially a whole person with a heart and everything, just artificially made, so like a homunculus. However, certain ones, like Xion, were made using memories of somebody. So, Xion is a replica made using the memories from Sora. Basically, she's confusing. Xion is a replica made of Sora's memories of Kairi. You can kind of see, not in this one, this image looks shiny. We're just gonna erase that. Kairi. Or it's just not gonna work. There's also another nobody that also shouldn't exist that I'm gonna introduce you to here. We meet her in the next game, though. Her name is Namine. There's a lot of fan art of them. I'm looking for more in-game screenshots. This'll work. So, this blonde chick up here is... So you know how when Sora became a Heartless, he released Kairi's heart from his body? Well, Naminé is technically a nobody, but she's also not, because she was made when Kairi's heart flew out of Sora's body. She is a mix of Kairi and Sora, but remember, Sora's nobody already took all of Sora's body. Roxas took all of Sora's body that was there. So she's basically just a walking illusion. And she can futz around with Sora's memories. And the ones that are close to Sora. All three of these are technically the same person. Okay, can we talk about this fan art here? Like, what the felt? Anywho, all three of these are the same person. She is made how Sora remembers her. She was made when Sora became a Heartless and released her heart. And, what was it? I think, except for her, they can both use, like, these two can also use a Keyblade. But she uses Sora's Keyblade. She uses her own Keyblade. I have no idea if she ever gets to use a Keyblade. Aqua eventually basically adopts Kairi. It's weird. Anywho, I'm like 85% sure. Oh wow, I'm not caught up to live. Cool. Anywho, I'm like 85% sure that's pretty much everything that we can do for Kingdom Hearts lore as of this moment. Any other important lore? We know about the Heartless. We have the base knowledge of the other guy, the Nobodies. We have very loose peoples in the organization. Fun fact, the unknown guy that we were fighting before, like, I had to fight using specifically spamming triangle, is a member of Organization 13. Anywho, we introduced those guys, gave you information on Roxas and Xion. I'm pretty sure that's all the information. Worst case scenario, I'll message you and get you more caught up. Alright. Any questions? What Heartless did I miss? I missed like 4 Heartless? What? How did I miss 4 Heartless? 5 Heartless. How did I miss 5 Heartless? Kind of weird that this guy here is a... Nope, he's an artificial Heartless. I was going to say, kind of weird that this guy's a real Heartless. But no, he's artificial. We love Ansem.
What are we getting? Oh, Nah, we're gonna skip them. I mean, worst case scenario, oh well. I read that as asparagus. Anywho, we're not gonna get them. Worst case scenario, I get, like, slightly annoyed. But we got all the people that we needed. So, if there's no other questions, I am going to end the stream here. Then I'm going to go eat, and then maybe go watch something. See you later. Hasta la bye-bye. And I was going to say something else. I love the squiggly boys. Good night.